Hey guys, it is us the Normies, back to watch more Better Call Saul. This is season 4. I'm so fucking far behind. Episode 7. It is titled, what's the title? Something Stupid. I was just doing something stupid back there, but not remembering all that. But you know, here we go. But hey man, hey y'all, we're back. We're excited. We are down one Normie today. He has had a family emergency, but we're gonna probably just watch one today, just without him, and he will be back for the last two of the season. Ooh. Yeah. And last three. Yeah, last three. This is episode 7.
Yeah.
No, 8. Yeah, last 3. Whoops. My math is up. I'm just being very, very stupid this morning. I've been drinking my coffee. Stupid. No, yeah, exactly.
Hey guys.
But yes.
I hope
what do you want to say?
I hope our quarantine reaction is cool. Thanks for bearing with us. I know it's not the best setup ever. We're trying over here, you know. Not everybody has like super fast internet, so we can't all watch the same feed. That's why we gotta watch different, you know, episodes from each. You know, we have to watch our own Netflix stream. Not all of us have fiber internet.
Everybody, please give Serge a virtual
hug. He read a little of a post that kind of made it. Hey, bro. Hey, criticism hurts everybody.
I know it's not the best.
Every virtual hug for Serge.
Hey, we're doing our best out here during the quarantine, and we appreciate all of you guys just sticking around with us and just being here with us. It means the world to us, trust me, especially during these crazy times. But I promise you, we're doing whatever it takes to go back in the office when things get a little bit better. You know, we're following the rules. We're trying to be safe for ourselves and our family, and we hope you're doing the same as well. Give a big shout out to Peter Gold and team. I'm going to keep saying his name every goddamn episode. Hallowed be his name. If anybody else knows anybody else that's working on the show, please yell their names out, because they all need to be. We need to put some respect on their name. That's all I got to say. But without further ado, guys, let's get the show on the road. Remember, this is not a market substitute for the actual Better Call Saul show. To support the OG content, if you guys want to jump ahead, check out our Patreon. We got our uncuts on there as well. If you can't do either of that, comment, like, or subscribe. There's a bell right there for notifications. Notification gang, get on that. Press that bell, man. Trust me, you'll get these notifications. And all of you guys out there, just have a great and amazing day. It's really nice and sunny out today. Hope
yes,
it's
it is.
Sunny out the day this airs. So, there we go.
That's so cool.
Ew. I love these little shots. They do.
Same
they're
shot,
growing
but
apart.
still a split down the frame. That's fucking brilliant. This is the break in their relationship.
And he been working with Huel. Hey, Huel lost weight. Huel lost a lot of weight, man. He gained that weight over the years.
Yeah, he'll definitely lost the pounds since Breaking Bad, which makes sense chronologically, I suppose.
Man, that's cool.
She goes to sleep right away. Damn.
So we know what happened to Kim.
That's sad, man.
It's like, that is like the worst feeling.
This is drifting apart, man.
There's a bathroom and it's cute. We're gonna get that cleaned out. Lots of natural light. Cherry blossoms. That's nice. And there's a kitchenette down the hall.
I love this style.
MTV Cribs with Saul.
Or BYO lunch.
Oh, the broke-ass version of MTV Cribs.
Right?
Oh, God.
So no more cell phones?
This is what the phones were for. If you were a lawyer, this would be a great place, right?
If I was a lawyer, nope. Big glass high-rise when I'm not on my boat.
Huel.
Este es verde. Excelente, Héctor. ¿Está enojada? ¿Esta persona está contenta? Muy bien. Eso estuvo mucho más rápido. Muy bien.
Damn.
Sorry, I'll take care of that. Está bien, Héctor. Es solo un espasmo muscular, ¿ok?
That wasn't no spasm. Oh my God.
Hector being Hector.
He gonna do it again.
He gonna do it again.
Do it again, bro.
I thought he was gonna do it again.
Héctor, ¿este es París?
Man, that's me, but he can't do nothing about it. He can just look at it now.
I feel bad.
It's me.
I don't know, man. Everybody's just like, ugh, this show.
This is Gary and Steph.
Famous Gary and the famouser Steph. Kim says you're the absolute best.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's making the
schmoozing,
rounds.
yeah.
He's doing well. It's Saul after all. I mean, Jimmy.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt if he sees the.
Oh yeah, it's gonna fuck him up. Yeah.
But like, he's gonna be happy for her and just feel like he's not like up to speed with her.
Damn. All these accolades.
She's out here saving lives.
Hey man, be proud of her. That's the girl you're with.
Out here saving lives, man.
Jealousy's setting in. He's about to do something stupid.
Oh, we're just talking about company retreats.
Oh, where are we going?
Sorry, pal. Employees only.
I've heard 10,000 Waves is supposed to be amazing. Or Carlsbad Caverns.
I still think that Taos is #1. I love a ski trip.
Taos.
Feel free to jump in.
I can't touch my towel.
Just spitballing here.
It's like
Don't let Jimmy spitball, bro. Jimmy's
like
gonna say
slinging-
some shit.
You know where the great skiing is? Well, it's Telluride.
It's kind of a long drive, isn't it?
That could be part of the fun. Rent one of those fancy party buses. And I gotta say, the runs at Telluride, they make Taos look like a bunny slope. Everybody's gotta have parkas.
Of course.
I'm talking custom parkas.
Oh man.
Oh no, here it goes. Now he's grabbing it off the cliff.
Matching Schweikert and Coakley parkas. Well, you're gonna make an impression. You will thank me later.
You certainly don't think small.
Shit. You know what? Aspen.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I've actually wanted to go to Aspen my whole life.
Yo, I want to go Aspen too.
Restaurants and spas, and it's a
Why are all these
billionaire's
people
playground.
joining in? He's not making that big of a promotion.
Aspen is like a 9-hour bus ride.
You're right. But what's that I hear?
A plane.
I'm a private charter jet.
Oh, he's just trying to have him spend money and shit, and make him look bad.
Come on, Rich. You're gonna love it.
So this is what probably broke the camel's back.
Yeah. She about to slash it. Ooh.
Well, that was something.
Yep.
I wonder when was the last time he was like happy. Like I feel like he's never been happy, Jimmy.
Probably in Chicago before he became a lawyer, or when he became a lawyer, or I don't know, something Jimmy days.
I don't know.
This iconic set of stairs, bro. This is it. This is the fucking lab. That's the stairs that they always climb down. Bro, did y'all see the fucking lab? That was iconic as fuck.
Well, this all sounds quite positive.
Wait, is this who? Oh wait, never mind.
You know
They together?
that I will ask.
No.
Is it him?
No, he's like she
Is
knows
it the
that
Hector
first.
Salamanca you knew? I think at this point that's almost a philosophical question. What I can tell you is that he's more responsive.
Hector.
He's making incremental improvements almost every day.
The way he's touching that knife.
All his vital signs have improved.
Has he done that before?
He did that on purpose. He didn't notice it.
That was likely an involuntary movement.
He sees it.
He
Do
noticed.
you think that was purposeful?
You've done magnificent work.
Oh.
It is time to delegate Mr. Salamanca's care. His recovery has been remarkable.
Hector's progress is very promising. With sustained, intensive care, he may eventually learn how to talk and even walk again.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that noise. No, thank you.
We are nearly ready to pour the walls. First, there must be one more blast.
How big a pop are we talking about?
Oh my god, bro. Wow.
Fucking
Wow. Fucking wow.
Kai's about to get it.
Was weißt du im Blassenschauer, wie lange es dauert, das zu reparieren? Vielleicht lebst du ja gerne in diesem Loch, aber wir wollen gerne raus.
Du bist ja nie der große Macker.
Hast du sie doch alles?
Mein Gott, Kai!
Wait, I don't think that was Kai that backed up. I think it was this guy, and Kai was getting angry at him.
Jungs, kommt runter!
Ooh, Mike! Bring out them German guns, Mike.
Man, they got trouble in paradise.
Yo, Saul. 3.
Coming right up.
He's got that whole look, like
He's wearing
tracksuit,
the chain.
chain.
This you, Saul Goodman?
That's right, officer.
You want to know where I got it? Off a drug dealer who got sprung today because he was using a drop phone that you sold him.
What my customers do with the phones after they leave my possession, that's their business.
Let me ask you a favor, all right? Get your van out of here, park it in front of a grocery store in Corrales, you know, someplace nice, and sell there. A lot of soccer moms that can use some phones.
What you saying about them soccer moms? Hollering around.
Get some new customers.
I don't feel the need to. See, I got a permit, and I'm collecting sales tax, and this is a legitimate business, right? So anyone who wants to buy a phone from me is free to do so.
I'm asking nicely.
And I respectfully decline.
You're gonna go this way, huh?
There it is. What's it gonna be? What? It's gonna be littering or rolling through a stop sign? Maybe this is why they need my phones. Maybe you're the problem.
He'll actually be listening to this music.
Oh, shit!
He's a cop.
He's a cop.
Jesus. I mean, he'll got your back, though.
Yeah, he's your bro. He's your boy.
He's just trying to do his job. I hired him for security. He was trying to protect me. You were in plain clothes. He had no idea you were a police officer.
Oh, he knew all right. I picked him up 3 years ago.
Well, you couldn't have known that was you from the back of your head, bro.
Right. Exactly.
Officer, look, you were right. I was wrong. You will not see me out here selling my phones ever again. Just do me a favor. Let's just shake hands, avoid the paperwork, and we just go home.
Do you a favor. I was asking you for a favor.
Fair enough.
Let's exchange favors now.
Poor Huel.
His face is so sad.
There's no way he could have known that was the cop from the back of his head, though. Like, Jimmy should have used that argument.
Exactly. How do I know the back of your head from 3 years ago, bro?
Glad that you can join me for my happy hour.
He doesn't look so happy to me.
They'll feel better after, how do you say it, Mittagsschläfchen. When in kindergarten, the whole class has a nice little rest.
Nap time.
Now say Mittagsschläfchen.
Mittagsschläfchen.
Good, Michael.
Mittagsschläfchen ist für alte Säcke wie euch.
Und sein Deutsch ist bescheuert.
He said, you sound like a real trout.
How do you say bullshit?
Bullshit.
I mean, that'd be kind of dope to quarantine here with the tap, you know, you got a big ass TV.
That's what I'm saying.
Machine.
Before we can continue, we must build a new concrete form and strain the rebar. I'm happy to explain the delay to Mr. Frank.
You don't worry about Mr. Frank. He just wants to see it done right. Let me ask you a question. What would happen if we sent Kai back to Germany?
Not good. Kai is my best demolition man. He's a good boy. They all are.
Maybe that's the problem. They're boys.
But we need young people to do this work. Well, maybe you and I will do it. They thought they were going to be here for 8 months. And they can see we're not even halfway done. You have done a wonderful job, Michael. You brought everything we could ask for. But you can't keep men locked away forever. They need fresh air, change of scenery, and you understand?
They need women. They need women.
Rest and relaxation.
Precisely. This is what they need. R&R.
R&R, man. Ugh, what is that anymore?
He's gonna go find him some biddies.
You can just find some biddies that don't speak any of your language.
Are they talking about biddies, or are they talking about actually taking them out on the town?
No, they're talking about biddies.
They're talking about biddies.
They're talking about biddies, bro. Come on, they ain't got time here for all that shit. Goddamn, they got work to do.
There's no way you do that kind of time.
You goddamn right.
You goddamn right. Wait, what do you mean?
I'm a bounce. I got places I can go.
No, that's not. Come on, you'll have a warrant on you. And that shit doesn't go away. Pulled over for a broken taillight. And now you're not just a guy who shoved a cop. You're a guy who shoved a cop and ran.
Well, I just want to drive with a broken tail light.
Why don't you give me a shot at this? I think I can fix it.
You ain't no lawyer no more.
How you gonna do that? You ain't even a lawyer.
A lawyer? I don't need to be a lawyer. I'm a magic man.
I'm a magic man.
I want to be as chill as Huel.
He'll look so different than he did in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he lost weight for this role, so he can look like he's younger.
See, now I would
just
help
lost
you
weight in
myself
general.
if I could, but I don't think he's going to wait around a month for me to be reinstated.
You've been selling drop phones?
Look, Kim. I did a little recon, and the arresting officer, he has a DUI 8 years ago, and he's been put on desk duty twice. I know he has anger issues. I can attest to it. We get him smelling like a distillery, and we piss him off in court. Now, he will take the bait. He will lose his cool in front of the judge. A little stumble in there, just for dramatic effect, and I have some thoughts on how to engineer that.
She's not going to want to do this slipping Jimmy shit, bro.
Giselle does not want in.
Kim ain't about this life no more, bro.
No.
Viola, can you give me case material for Penal Code 3422?
I think she's gonna use the law.
Yeah, just have power. She's a big.
What's our first move?
I'm not tearing down a cop. I will look into this. I'm not making any promises, but if it is as bad as you say it is, I don't know, maybe there is something I could do. Maybe.
Listen, I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Ooh.
And tell me if there's anything I can do.
Be a good fucking lawyer. Fix your shit.
Oh, Viola, can you just... Thank you.
That's cool.
These little shots, man. How do they do that? Just like the time it takes to put a little camera right behind the coin dispenser.
I can't help but think you guys are reaching with this one.
Where have I heard that before?
Babineau?
Babineau, really? Doesn't seem like your kind of client.
Is that Huel's last name?
I guess.
Pickpocket with a rap sheet attacks a cop in broad daylight? That's a misunderstanding.
I would not call it an attack. Realistically, we should be talking misdemeanor.
It's battery on a PO. That's 18 months plus a year.
Bitch time. I know what you're asking for. It's excessive.
He has a prior. The same officer arrested him 3
years ago, but Babineau didn't recognize him. He didn't even know he was a cop. The guy drove an unmarked car. He was in plain clothes. He had his back turned.
Yes, that.
I'm sorry, I don't buy it.
I did my homework. You had 5 other cases where civilians were accused of physical force against police officers, and not once were the defendants given anything close to this kind of jail time.
They weren't repeat offenders.
State v. Murphy?
Daniel Murphy was homeless. He was off his
He
meds.
headbutted a police officer. He gave him a concussion. 5 months. Suspended. Brezovich broke a cop's nose. This is unequal justice. In this case, the officer was not injured at all. He was hit with a bag of sandwiches. How can you justify giving Babineau 18 months?
Plus a year.
He has no history of violence.
There is no negotiation here, Kim. And our only witness is a scumbag, disbarred lawyer who peddles drop phones to criminals.
Damn, but she ain't wrong.
Damn.
Good lord.
You don't know the whole story.
I think Kim's gonna
Tell him to run. I'll tell he'll run. Fuck this
Kim's
shit. You have to
taking it
run
now.
judge.
Kim's taking this
Kim's
now.
about to fucking.
Yeah,
Kim's gonna
she-
fuck
oh,
this
yeah,
shit up.
She gonna take her down.
Is she gonna do what Saul wants and get him drunk?
I'm gonna go talk to him right now. I need you to back my play.
Does that mean what I think it means?
He's gonna call you after I talk to him, and you and I have to be on the same page. Huel can't run. He's gonna have to put on his big boy pants and go to jail.
There's no way around it?
He's not gonna do what they're pushing for, I promise you that.
Well, thanks for trying.
You can go to jail for hitting a cop with a bag of sandwiches.
No, I don't think, honestly, I don't want to be this person, but not everybody probably.
Yeah, bro, he was black.
You're gonna tell him to stay put.
You do your thing, I'll do mine.
Jimmy, come on, what does that mean?
Don't worry.
Man, I want to go to Albuquerque and
Y'all want to party at the DoubleTree?
yeah, I want to go there.
Bro, we used to have parties at the DoubleTree Suites off of fucking Meridian. No lie.
Fucking shots, bro. Shots. Even for a split second, they do it.
What the fuck is she doing? About the whole damn store?
It's arts and crafts time. It's arts and crafts time. I want all that shit she's buying.
Jimmy, whatever you're doing, don't. Yeah, I know, but listen, I have a better way.
What?
Man, why they gotta stop right there for, man? Why they gotta do that for?
What disagreement did they have right there before he peeled away all angrily?
But yeah, so like Kim is basically just they're telling him not to run, and Saul is just like, he's gonna tell Huel that I guess man, he's just trying. I don't know, bro. Saul's gonna do what Saul's gonna do, and Kim wanted to do things the right way, I guess.
Yeah, he said you do your thing, I'll do mine. So like I don't know if because Huel didn't want to do any jail time, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Kim's come up with a way for him not to do jail time. I don't know how, but
maybe get some probation, or maybe take the case to like a jury or something, and just keep pushing.
I mean, Kim got all that coloring, that arts and crafts shit for like a reason. So I just wonder what the madness behind that is.
Yeah. I was gonna say, man, this shit like if you're in the system, they just keep you in the system. Like he had a pickpocketing charge, and because of that, he's gonna go to jail for like 18 months for hitting a cop with a bag of sandwiches. That had his back turned. Yeah, but like. It shows you, man.
Like
once you're in the system,
car.
it's hard. You can't get out. They keep you in the system.
Oh, these are facts,
especially
man, trust me. Like
if you're POC. I'm just gonna say.
Oh yeah, and like the thing about the system is, man, they really do make it hard for people of lower income because you got to think about all the stuff you got to pay for. Like for example, like if you're ever on house arrest, like you have to pay I think $20 or $10 or $15 a day for that house arrest unit. Yeah, a day. Yeah. You have to pay that a day. I'm not even bullshit. You have to pay that a day, and then you have to pay for all of your drug tests, and then you have to pay to meet your PO officer. Like, bro, it's like a bunch of added like expenses on top of added expenses, and they don't care about like who makes what money. You still got to pay for it, and they have like a system where it's like, you know, if you don't pay for it now, you got to pay for it later.
That sucks, man.
It's really really shitty. Trust me, man. And it's not a system that's like that's easy for people of the lower income. And the thing about the system is it attacks people of the lower income more than anything else. And the way it works is almost like a system of slavery. It's like they keep you in that shit as long as they can. So it's
I'm just saying, bro, if like a cute girl or whatever came up and hit him with a bag of, you know, bread, that would not have happened.
Yeah, man. I mean, it would have been a lot. I feel like
calm down, ma'am. I mean, he did.
Yeah.
He knocked him to the floor with it, though. So it wasn't.
But that's a bag of
It's a bag of sandwiches. You got hit with bread and meat.
Bread and meat.
And it wasn't decorated. The judge said it was a decorated cop, but didn't Jimmy
Bro
say that
got
he
like
had a
a
DUI?
Yeah.
I actually thought there was like a can of soda or two in that bag, so I don't know if there was just whatever, baby.
I thought he was gonna take the deal, like exchange favors.
If there's soda in that bag, I that should put you to the ground. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I thought I saw a soda can or two, bro. I'll be real with you.
Poor Huel, though. I'm really happy they went to Kim because, like, I can't see Huel on the run for the rest of his life. That's just no.
I mean,
that's
but like,
face.
But like,
I mean, we know it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just I don't know, man. One thing about the show, it shows a stark reality. You know what I mean? Even though this was like the place in the show takes like at least like what 2000? What is it now? 2000? Damn, that's like 20 years ago, bro. Now. Shit, man, that's like more than 10 years ago and shit. It just shows that things are just, you know, kind of the same as I would say.
Yeah.
Recently for us, like today, I don't know when YouTube is watching this. We recently just saw four cops like arrest a black man and then put a knee over his head, and he died recently. And I don't know, man. It's just stigma around black people and police. It's just like it's never ending. It's like never stopped, and it's just really really shitty. That's all I have to say. Because again, if Huel was white, I don't think that would have happened. But then again, this is written into the story, so whatever.
Yeah, you know, we don't have to make the conversation about this, but it's a thing. Yeah. It definitely exists. Even in Indianapolis, someone, like, this black dude, he was joyriding, and he was, like, speeding and being chased by a cop, and he was on Instagram Live or whatever, or Facebook Live. And, like, yeah, he was being dumb as fuck, like, not pulling over, but then he started running away on foot, just on his phone, mind you. He wasn't armed or anything. He was just being stupid. And then, like, you hear, like, 15 pops. And, like, he goes down, and the camera's just in the sky. Like, 15 shots. Like, this dude's just running. And then, like, the cops come over, and they don't know that the Facebook Live is still on. And you can hear one of them say, looks like it's going to be a closed casket, homie. And, like,
oh my God.
It's just like, dude, what the I don't know. Obviously not all cops are like that.
No.
Yeah.
It's just
in this episode.
Hey man, can I read the story? I knew about the story, but I didn't know the grisly detail of it. I actually don't. I mean,
I watched the video, bro. Shit, it was fucked up.
There was, wow.
Well, guys, we live in a world with good and bad in every single area, in every avenue. So let's just try to be that good. Let's try to be the good.
Yeah. This wasn't really about like him being a person of color or anything in particular, but it could have been, you know.
It could have been.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out there. If Sam was a different shade, I think it would have been a little bit different.
It was a little sad to see Kim and Jimmy, like, what a subtle way. Yeah, it's such a cool way to show that happening in a relationship, just with the dividing line. Even when they're in the same room, there's still the dividing line. I thought
especially
that was clever.
when she went to bed in the darkness and like her frame went dark.
She put her foot over to him.
I mean, that was another scene, but then you saw like that was one scene of him asleep, and then
the last
another
one,
bed scene where
it went dark,
completely dark and everything. It just sucks because like that does happen in relationships. Like I mean, I've been in my past relationships where you just don't hang out together, or you don't have that like there isn't that connection or whatever keeping you together, and you just literally are just cohabiting in a way or whatever.
Cohabitation.
Yeah. It's kind of,
You know?
it's sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you can to keep that shit alive.
And then her finding out about like him still slinging cell phones, and him seeing like all her trophies and everything. Just the little things were breaking each other's camels' backs too, instead of like, you know, going through it together.
It's so like well done and subtle. Like in it, like if I think about it in most movies and shows, usually some outlandish thing is done, but like just like him having the little spat with what's his name, the Schweikert and Coakley guy at the company party. Like it wasn't like awful, but it was like
distasteful. Not her same vibe. Like you were saying, they're on the same like vibe anymore. Like.
Yeah.
He wasn't like like at first he was doing well and stuff, and then he got shook by her trophy, so he was like on a completely different vibe of her, instead of just like, you know, being proud and stuff and like bringing her up kind of thing. He was
doing good though at first. He was schmoozing. I'm not gonna lie, it can be tough to like schmooze like that. Like when you go to, well, for him it's probably easier because they're all a bunch of lawyers, so he knows how to talk to them. If I go to like one of Corey's things where like it's a bunch of doctors and like surgeons and shit, and it's like, ooh, free food and nice tasty food, and then like they're talking to me like, so what unit do you work on? I'm like, oh no, I don't do that. You must have mistook my brown Indian skin as being a doctor, but no.
Oh, that's hilarious. You're brown, weren't you a doctor? No, I'm just here for the support my girl.
Yeah, I'm just here for the fucking cocktail shrimp.
I'm just support my girl.
Yes.
No, that's hilarious. I know that feeling. But I don't know.
Schmoozing, man, schmoozing.
Schmoozing's hard. I hate that. Especially the older I'm getting, schmoozing is just like worse.
I mean, I hate that shit, bro.
Like, the older we get, oh my god. Nikki and I went to this like party one time, like a year ago or so, before this whole thing happened. And before we went, we were like, God, this is so. Those new people. We just like took a shot or two, and we're like, all right, we're ready to go. Like it just sucks.
Yeah.
We had to go.
Like you run out of like the first initial small talk conversation that you can have with everyone.
I don't know. I'm bad at small talk, man. My small talk is just fucking trash. I don't know what to talk about. And like my opinions are like so not the opinions everybody else has and shit. I'm so sorry, Rena. It's just bad.
So let's talk about Hector and that ass.
That ass.
Hey
man, you can't hate on a player just trying to check out some nurse booty, I guess.
No, dude, that scene is epic.
That
sounds great.
I didn't realize old people are still like, you know, they still horny as fuck. When I was in Miami, bro, I was in Miami. I saw this. I was driving. I saw this old man. He was about to take a left. All right, and these 3 cute girls come down. He's about to take a left. The cute girls go walk by. He takes a right, bro. He walked all the way down, staring them down, head cocked sideways. Walked all the way down the block, just staring at the booty, all the way down the block, bro. I was like, damn, bro, he's still living the good life when he's old.
No,
shit.
bro, can I be honest with you? 2 things real quick. One, I've actually like talked to like people like my friends who are married to like, or their siblings are married to like they're older and everything. They say like the men, like their like sex libido and everything never ends. No matter like even they're like 60, they still want to get it in.
Hey man, that's not
No. Compared to like
that's good shit.
At least. But
that's
listen,
good.
But listen, one time he and I were at Coachella, dude, and we saw maybe like this 50-year-old dude just like walking behind a like group of girls in broad daylight, just whips his dick out and like pees in front of them and stuff. I'm like, bro, you have shame.
But then again, man, I'll take that. But this is what I also wanted to say.
It was a nasty dick. Put that dick away.
One time we were at Vegas, man. And I met this old dude drove me and Runner, and he was wise as shit. He told me that he stopped worrying about females eventually.
Yeah, there's some cool older people.
Hey man, so I wouldn't say that to all old people, bro.
I mean, Hector Salamanca in this case was just. At least he wasn't like grab assing. Who knows? Maybe he would.
I'm just saying. No, my point is. No, my
he's
point
just
is
a master Roshi, been He's being a master Roshi.
Yeah,
he's being a master Roshi.
No, there's some master Roshis out there, but my point is like the older men get y'all sex libido and trying to get in does not like die as much. Like,
it does not. I thought it dies at 50. I thought it dies at 50, but bro,
you
I saw after I saw 60. He was at least 60 or 70, bro. But after I saw him being that horny, I was like, damn, that's good shit. I hope I don't lose my shit.
Right, you just need some Viagra. That's all.
Oh.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But like the best part about that scene, bro, was literally what Gus was. Gus was just trying to figure out if like Hector is still in there. He wanted to know, like, yo, is Hector Salamanca still Hector Salamanca?
He's so happy.
And that's all he needed. He just needed to do that little move right there and figure out, yep, that's Hector in there.
Yep.
As soon as he figured that out, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna let this happen.
But
Because,
did you
bro,
see-
no, I was gonna say,
Sorry.
because like when she was all like, oh, we can get him back to normal, we can have him talk, we can have him speak, bro. They could have had Hector Salamanca could have been alive and moving and very, very well to go in Breaking Bad, but this is all Gus is doing. It's like the cards are all in his hands, and he's punishing the fuck out of him. Oh,
he's satisfied with him still being Hector in his conscience, but like not being able to talk and move.
I mean, I just want to say one last thing. But like, bro, the relationship between Hector and Gus is just like fucking just nuts to me. Because at the end of it's very iconic. Because at the end of the day, even though like Hector dishes out all this punishment, Gus dishes out all this punishment to Hector, who still wins at the end of the day? Think about it, Hector. And in bad, like think about it. He got what he wanted. He was like, you know what, fuck this asshole. He's like, you know what, fuck him. I'm going out with his ass. Ugh, it's so good, dude. I love it. I love it.
And one last thing about that scene, when that doctor was there telling Gus about it, he was like, cooking and making the mussels. He held a knife and like was stroking the knife. I'm like, ooh. I was like, I don't know.
He's a good cook though. I want the mussels. That look delicious.
I know. I kind of want to make mussels for the cooking channel, but I already made like mussels 3 different ways already. I'm gonna make. So you know that soda mountain song, the blueberry fizz and lemonade, whatever, and the
so
rock
cool.
candy. I'm gonna make a rock candy blueberry fizz lemonade or something.
From this episode, the
song? From the song.
Yeah.
That's how I'm.
The music choices are so good.
Yeah.
Lastly,
my last note. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was my last note. The iconic lab scene, the workers, and them needing some biddies.
Yeah, it was cool to see the lab again. Like just the stairs are all positioned the same, and it's like, oh damn, you can see it coming together. But then, so it wasn't Kai that backed up into that pole, right? It was some other dude.
I don't know
Kai
who
was
said
getting
that.
angry at him.
I don't know. I thought it was Kai that wrecked the thing, but
Yeah,
they did said Kai was the demolition man, so Kai wouldn't be fucking operating a forklift. So
yeah, I think Kai was like mouthing off on that guy and like getting really upset. I mean, yeah, the guy fucked up, but I don't know.
I don't know. I still think it was Kai.
I mean, if I was Kai, I'm assuming it wasn't Kai who was driving the forklift. If I was Kai, I would have been shitty too, bro. Man, shit, we stuck here. We gonna be here more than 8 months. We're gonna be here more than 8 months. Now you just delayed the project 2 weeks. I mean, maybe 2 months. I'd be shitty too.
They're already behind already. Like they're already not halfway through with that thing falling as well. Yeah. So like I can understand why like Mike or that guy was telling Mike they need like some outside time. I personally, if they need outside time, I would take them to a place where nobody speaks German or English and like they're both in 2 different language levels or something, and just like take them and no phones, no technology.
We know Gus got the money. He got the money. So what you do is get a private plane. Take these motherfuckers, go to like Dominican Republic, go to Cancun or something like that. Go wild out, go for a weekend, come back, get back to work. They'll be good. They buy the system, they go crazy. We good.
I'm so horrible.
Dude, I have a really bad lingering feeling that I don't think these end up good for these fucking engineers, dog.
No, you see the lab get together. Somebody does the fucking lab. And Serge was right.
I mean, I know the lab gets done, but I don't think anything ends up good for these guys. For these engineers.
That wasn't Kai. That was the other guy who knocked it down. So, but Kai was like getting all upset. I don't think it's gonna end well for Kai in particular. I don't know. Gus won't kill all these people after doing this work for him.
No way. I mean, Mike might kill Kai. He's like, can I send him back to Germany?
He killed the whole fucking. I mean, the cartel needed to go, but I don't know, bro.
But Sir, that was a good point Serge made. If you're like an engineer or whatever, that must be really cool to see it all come together. Because I personally didn't understand any of it. It just looked like the 7 dwarfs walking down like the mining shaft with that song.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, this they've in Better Call Saul. I feel like they've made Gus seem more menacing. He just seems a lot more.
So cool. He's just cooler than ever.
He just seems more like apt to like just be okay with people dying left and right than it was in
I don't know.
I feel.
Bro, in Breaking Bad, he slit this boy's throat open. You see that? With a pocket knife. Get the fuck. That was his boy. That was his boy.
No. I know. But like, I feel like now, you know how like the cartel is like, they're like okay with just like left and right killings. It's like I didn't get that sense of him when he was like in Breaking Bad. I felt like he was more cold and calculated with it. You know what I mean? Just smart about it. But I feel like in Better Call Saul, it's like I feel like he would do anything just to like keep things hush or kill anybody or kill anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what?
In Breaking Bad, he was okay with kids dying and like his drug peddlers using kids.
But I guess what we keep forgetting, like this is before Breaking Bad, so this is what he developed into.
Yeah. So I just feel like he's more sadistic now, and I feel like he was more reformed later on.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Possibly. Maybe he just turned a blind eye towards it because this shit was still happening underneath him. He just chose not to, feel like he was responsible.
Maybe I'm wrong, man. I just feel like he's more fearsome now, bro. I just like whenever I see Gus, like especially when them just fucking playing with that knife and like and hanging out with that doctor. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I wouldn't think that he would do anything to her, but like in Breaking Bad, but like in Better Call Saul, I'd be like, yo, bro, I feel bad for. I mean, I don't feel safe for her. Is what I'm trying to say.
He would never do anything to the doctor.
Yeah, I didn't feel that at all.
Yeah,
I thought he was. I thought, damn, he's about to hook up with her. I thought they were fucking up anyway. You know.
Oh man, I was motherfucker playing with knives and shit. I shouldn't trust him. Yeah. But yeah, man, I guess that's all, y'all. Anything else, guys?
No, this was a really good episode. That's
all. All right, y'all. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Thanks for watching Better Call Saul with the Normies. Check us out on Patreon for early access and uncut content. Special shout out to our super patrons Eleanor, Joe, Lauren, Michael, Nick, Ruby Tiger, Dangerous, Nuptup, Quentin, Explorin' Dylan, Liam Dyer, Puvy, Tristan, Diet Dan, Keyboard Junkie, the NYR fans, DJP, and Jay Sobel, and we'll see you all next time.